Hey guys, it's Sarah, and today is BookList Thursday. This is a video series I do with my friend Lindsay over at Lindsay's Little Library, and every Thursday we bring you some sort of list or book topic that we feel like talking about for the week. And this week we are talking about the Snark. Give us all of the Snark. That's what we want in our books. I love a good snarky character, you guys. I love a book that can be in the middle of a very tension-filled scene, and then someone will say something and it just makes me laugh. And I love snarky characters. They're just so much fun, and they make me laugh every time, and I love it. So these are some books that I have read that have a lot of snark in them, and it was just such a good time. Okay, so the first one is Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. This has two characters that their banter back and forth were so snarky. We have a best friend who is very snarky, two best friends who are very snarky, actually his and hers. They both have best friends who are snarky. And it was just so much fun, and it made me laugh consistently. And, even in the parts that were a little bit harder to read or that they were having issues or whatever, it was still a lot of fun, and I absolutely loved it. Okay, a different type of snark. This is a different type of snark. Pretty Girls by Karen Slaughter. You probably wouldn't think Karen Slaughter and think like humor, but oh no. Karen Slaughter is a very funny person. She is really, really funny. And that you can see that in her books, even though her books are filled of killing and blood and horror, and not horror, but like gross stuff, like gruesome things. But there's some snark in here, definitely, for sure. And especially in this one, I remember a couple of lines specifically that she was just very snarky, and I was like, oh, I love this. So, but Karen herself is a very snarky person, and you can definitely see that reflected here. So you wouldn't expect like a thriller, like a dark thriller book to be snarky, but oh yeah. Okay, so this one is funny. So this is Lovely War by Julie Berry. And in here, it's not the main characters who are snarky. It's the narrators of the book who are telling the story, and that is Greek gods. So Aphrodite, Ares, I think Hades is in here, like a whole bunch of Greek gods are actually telling the story of the main characters in here. And they are so snarky. And it's a good kind of breakup of the war stories that we're getting in here, because this takes place during World War I and World War II. So you're getting a lot of like battle scenes. There's some pretty big battle scenes in here. And, it's a love story as well. So you're seeing like the hardships of being in love in a wartime situation and not knowing where this person is that you're in love with and all the things, not knowing if they're alive. And it takes that and kind of breaks it up a little bit with the snark. It was perfect. Okay, The Queens of Snark, Christina Lauren, The Unhoneymooners. Specifically, this book is so snarky. These two main characters who hate each other. There's a Harry Potter line in here that I still love. And just, it's fantastic. And just the sarcasm and the snarkiness between them and the banter and just all the things. I could not get enough of this book. It was fantastic. Like, just if you want to laugh, pick this up. All right. Last but definitely not least is J. Kristoff, Empire the Vampire. Huge, 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 but full of snark, you guys. And this is another great example of we are in very dangerous situations here. We are battling, superhuman people and blah, 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 and all these things. But there's snark in here 100%, especially between our main character and this older vampire that is interviewing him and getting him to tell his story. Oh my goodness. The tension and the snark between those two is fantastic. So yeah, J. Kristoff is very good at bringing the humor and the snark. Okay, guys, that is it. Those are 5 books that have a lot of snark in them that I just completely devoured and ate up and loved. So let me know down below if you have any specific books or any authors that you can think of that have really good snark in them. Let me know, and make sure you go check out Lindsay and see who she's talking about today and what book she's going to be bringing as well. And we will see you guys again soon. Hope you have a great day. Bye.